A few weeks ago, I read this. There are 6 billion people in the world who have access to mobile phones, and only 4.5 people who have access to toilets. In other words, it means that we have more smartphones than toilets. It is such a great news. It means that there are plenty of telecommunications companies who are making great deals. Phone makers and consumer electronic stores that are selling plenty of products. And marketers like me who are creating clever campaigns for these brands, for these companies, to support their sales. Is that we are all marketers. Marketing is helping the world. Look at this image. Thanks to technology, now marketers can reach out to 6.5 billion people regardless of what they are. And we can interact with them. We can exchange thoughts. We can recommend products. It is amazing. It wasn't possible only a few years ago. And frankly, you should also think that you do marketing every day. Yes, you too. You're marketers. Every time that you take a selfie, you post it online, and you try to build your personal brand. I do exactly the same. Professional marketers do exactly the same on behalf of their clients. And you're marketers when you put on makeup, when you decide what to wear, when you decide where to go for dinner. We are all marketers, and it's fine. We see marketing even in nature, and it's fine. Look at this female bear carefully choosing the right channel, the river, to maximize her return on investment, salmons. And coming back to humans, how could we possibly choose among so many different but very similar alternative products if marketers hadn't carefully designed a catchy packaging and find a memorable brand name and paid attention to the product positioning on the shelf? It'd be impossible. The reality is that we need marketing. In this part of the world, we need marketing to make sense of our own existence, to communicate with others, to build our identity and our image, other than, of course, to choose the right products and services. And if we go back to the roots of marketing, this is a definition given by Philip Kotler, who is unanimously considered the father of marketing. If you look at this definition, marketing is not only useful, but even ethical. So what is the problem? What is wrong with that? The way to achieve economies of scale, of scope, economies of learning, efficiency, is to have a very stable, predictable environment. You can't deal with this chaos. You need stability if you want to maximize the return on investment, if you want to maximize your profit, if you want to maximize the competitive advantage, to exploit your competitive advantage as long as possible. You need stability. So do you see how complicated it is today? We need to relearn something that we used to know, that we forgot, and that we now need. Because today's world is full of contradictions. It's all about volatility, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity. We need to go back. It would be hard. It won't be linear. It would be very difficult. But maybe there is a solution. And of course, now you know me enough to know that to find the solution, I had to go back to the ancient Greece. Among many other very interesting things, beside harmonia, they also invented heroes. Think of Ulysses, Achilles, Iphigenia, Atalanta. Women and men with superior abilities. Women and men with superpowers, as we would call them today. They were the predecessors of Superman, Batman, Batwoman, Wonder Woman. Human and man with superior capabilities, with superpowers. This is what we need today. We need to go beyond our limits. We need to unlearn and relearn something. And so, here is my eureka moment. Here is my epiphany. We need to, when I say we, I mean marketers, the business community at large, everyone. We need to relearn to accept ambiguity and ambivalence as inevitable variables of the status quo. We need to start making products that are harmonic by design. We need to consider armonia our new modus operandi. And if we are successful, if marketers are successful, then we will lead the way. We will be seen as a source of value creation. We will honor the very first definition of Philip Kotler. We will help and inspire companies to make products that are good for the company, good for the customer, good for the planet. This is possible. I'm thinking of shoes that are fashionable, good for performance, but at the same time are made of recycled materials. I'm thinking of expensive devices that generate profit for the phone makers, and at the same time, they can be part of the circular economy at the end of their lives. It is fine if we can reconcile. And so here's my final dream. I dream of a world where marketers and the business community at large can relearn to deal with these contradictions. I dream of a world where armonia becomes our superpower. I dream of a world where marketing can inspire the next generation of products and services. And I dream of a world where marketers can become the superheroes that this world desperately needs and deserves. Grazie mille.
تهیه شده در رسانه آموزشی بیز مگ. بیز همیشه یک گام جلوتر.